Frankly speaking, maaf I will say this, kebanyakan kaum Melayu kita memang tak tahu apa itu autism. It's hurtful when someone tell you, kalau dia anak istimewa, buat apa bawa dia keluar? Duduk je rumah. Tak payah campur budak lain. It's like, kita manusia, we have limit. Kita manusia biasa pun kita akan snap kalau kita dah terlalu marah.
Some who wants to make fun of me. Others lights the anger attention. My mommy always kept telling me, don't just ignore them. But no matter how hard I tried, I try to ignore them as I must, but they keep going and going and going like I couldn't take it.
So I really want to share this. Hopefully all try to understand that autism children, they need help and they need support, especially from our own people. Misal kalau kita agama sesama sendiri tak faham dengan keadaan anak istimewa ni, siapa lagi? I call him Junior. Basically, his name is Rushid lah. School they call him Rushid. So at first was quite struggle. So during the first period was quite tough because why I have so many. He was diagnosed with autism when he was 5.5, if I still can remember. At first, when he was P2, they have a counselor in school at Damai Primary School sharing with me that he more to emotional and behavior problem. So they share with me, is it okay if we call MOH psychology to check on him? I say, oh, okay. So from that moment, they give him a test. So when they test him, that's how they told me that he having mild autism. So of course, as a single mother, single parents, I tak boleh terima lah. He go through social worker, he go through kindergarten, he was fine. Nothing wrong with him. I was quite sad when they say that. He get upset whenever daddy didn't come and visit. If daddy didn't come, the next day he go to school, he get agitated. Chair, table, he tried to tumble down or he banged the table. At first, I thought it was okay, it was fine. Until one day, he broke one arm of the girl. And he also scared my mom away. After I studied about autism, then he have a special counselor, Mr. Hakim, suggests that put him into personal teaching. So when he sit down every day, between him and Mr. Hakim only, he's not allowed to mix around. And during lunchtime, he will have his own food because I cook for him. I be in school from 7 to 1 o'clock and I send home to my mom's place. So I start work at 2 o'clock. My boss give me this priority lah because of his autism. So struggle every day. I have to send him to school at 7. I have to sit in the canteen for 4 hours, I guess. The moment he shout and scream, I'll get up to the class. No, I cannot say he's scared lah. Like what Mr. Hakim say, that he respect me. Because it's like they try to calm him down, they try to make him cool off himself. He didn't. So teachers and counselors saw. So when he come already, we go to the office and they ask me, Miss Yuana, can you teach us how to do it? Like the moment he see you, he come. The tone that we use is very important. Like when he was like that, just approach him 2 steps away. Are you done? Are you okay? You still want to shout and scream? Would you like to scream again and again? That's kind of tone that we have to use. So that's why I used to be loud is because of it's a practice of when he was 5 until now. The tone I have to use is like this. For autism children, once you tone up a little bit, they get agitated. That's why in normal school, they don't teach the tone. So when Mr. Hakim came and tell me that he need to put to special school, I go for it. So this is the next step that I have to left my work also. That I have to bring him between 1 to 4 o'clock for his psychology checkup until he's 10 years old.
To tell you the truth, yes, indeed. it also affected me as well. Let's just say it's not that easy. Looking after someone who is struggling is very hard. But I always willing to look out for her. I mean, I may be the only child in the family, but I'm always willing to help, just like my mommy. Well, most folks don't know that I'm autism. Yeah, that's true. There are some who knows it. And I don't like seeing my mommy being so sad. Well, I helped her in some ways. Although most of the time I was being lazy, and my mommy just call me a lazy bum bum. It's what she calls me. Though I'm still trying to learn. I know I should have never broke that girl's arm. Yeah, I was just angry at the time, and I didn't show any good thinking straight. It was awful. And I totally deserve not to mix around with others. It's back in the day. Well, I want to help, just like mommy, but however, unlike her, I helped others in a different way. I thought that if I allow myself to teach others how to stand up to themselves, then no one would ever be bothered or just be disturbed by those who likes to disturb others. My coach kept telling me to stand down. They didn't want me to get into a fight, but whenever I see someone getting hurt, I have to add in my own hands. But I just want to keep everyone I close safe. That's why I was here. Well, violence may not be the best solution. To me, it felt like I'd rather hurt myself rather than seeing others hurt them. Well, for one thing, I will allow anyone to approach, but in an appropriate way. I just sometimes forget not to talk to myself too loud. Otherwise, people may be afraid what's wrong with me or what's on my mind. I may not be able to stop talking to myself, but that doesn't mean I don't learn how to stop lowering my volume down. I know I should learn not to be so much violent and all. I was afraid that if I do that, and if I leave anyone remain unprotected under my direct watch, when I see her sad, it made me feel sad as well. But to tell you all the truth, I don't want her to see so sad, crying really loud. I don't want the other folks living on the upper levels to hear that. So I have to help her. Eventually, she no longer feels sad. I told her that my dad may not be around, but I was still here. Maybe she can take care of me. Because after all, I was still too young. It feels like I've forgotten what it all feels like to see her sad again.